There once was a man with brown eyes and a beard of magnificent size. He jumped on his bike and spoke into the mic. Welcome back, y'all, to Ren's Rides. What's up, YouTube? Hope you're having a great time out there. It's another beautiful day in Waco, Texas. Just out riding the bike, having a good time. I was looking at the analytics pages for this YouTube channel, and I discovered a few interesting things. While the majority of the people that watch this program are males between the age of 35 and 55, the demographic that watches my videos for the longest duration, basically people that actually watch to the end, are women between the age of 55 and 65. And I have a sneaking suspicion that that woman is my mom. So thanks, Mom. Sorry about the language. But that means that the rest of you aren't watching to the end, which means you probably haven't heard the epic joke near the end of episode 2. You should really go back and watch it. It's a great joke. It's a little bit long, but the payoff makes it all worth it. I'll drop a link to it in the end card of this video. We also have some Canadians in the mix too, which is great. I fucking love Canada. I love poutine. So welcome, guys. Also, I discovered that we've got a few blokes from the UK. So cheers, mates. You know, I'm still kind of butthurt about Harley ending the Dyna line of bikes. That's your street bobs, your fat bobs, your low riders, and your low rider S's. I think those are some of the coolest bikes in Harley's catalog, and everybody likes the damn things. Why they would choose to end them is a mystery to, I think, everybody. The new Softails don't look too bad, but I don't really think they're a good substitute for the Dynas. I don't think Harley's just completely out of touch. I feel like there's got to be a good reason for it, but I just don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll bring it back down the line. Maybe they have a product that they're working on, but it just wasn't ready for market yet, so they decided to skip a year. You know, I always felt like my next bike would probably be a Dyna, but the prices of Dynas that are out there right now are only going to go up because of this. But I wasn't planning on upgrading anytime within the next few years anyways, so maybe it won't be a problem at all. But I swear to God, Harley, if you get rid of the Sportster line, we're done. Don't give me a reason to go down to the Triumph dealership. So I got to go see an improv comedy troupe this weekend. First time I'd ever been to one of those. It was held by the Brazos Theater, and it was a lot of fun. It was in the same spirit as Whose Line Is It Anyways, only they did a little bit more audience participation. They actually got audience members on the stage. It was mainly just a bunch of games to kind of test out the players' improv abilities, and they all did pretty well, and there were some really funny moments. They also do murder mystery nights every week, and I'm definitely going to go see one of these things. I've always wanted to do that. And the third week of October, they're doing a Rocky Horror Show, which I am absolutely going to be there for. I think it's going to be a fucking blast. I bet you there's a lot of people there too. They had a really good turnout for the improv thing. It was almost a packed house. I was chatting with one of the players, and they said that they'd been there in that same building for like 4 years. I can't believe I'd never heard of these guys before, but now that I have, I'm probably going to go check out a bunch more of their stuff. I'll drop a link to the Brazos Theater in the description below. You should check them out. I think it'd be a whole lot of fun to do improv comedy, but I don't think I'd be any good at it. I have a fairly quick wit, but you just got to be super fucking quick to get the comedic timing right in those kinds of situations, and I just don't think I've got it in me. Still, I might have a chat with the people, see if I can't participate one of these nights. I mean, you only live once, right? And I bet it's a lot of damn fun, even if I do suck at it. And you never know, I might actually be fucking good at it. So I had a blowout in the middle of nowhere this weekend. I was in my Forester just cruising around on back roads. The tire just like fucking exploded. I have no idea why. It wasn't a really violent blowout, but it was still a pain in the ass to deal with. Had to pull over, change the tire, all that shit. It was more of an inconvenience than anything else, but still sucks that it happened. Not much going on in baby news this week. He's still Finley, and he's still cute. He's starting to get a little bit more temperamental though. It's gotta be pretty fucking hard being a baby. I can only imagine that being a baby and starting to gain cognition has gotta be a fucking horrifying event in someone's life. It's probably a great thing that none of us can remember it, because I imagine it's just fucking terrifying. It kind of brings to mind the short horror story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. because you have needs. You're a person, but you have absolutely no means of meeting them unless somebody else does it for you. Yeah, I didn't really intend to take that to such a dark place. Sometimes my mind just goes in that direction. Check it out. What is that, a ruckus? That's dope. Man, look at all these hipster fixies. Waco really does have the best hipsters, though. I wouldn't trade one Waco hipster for a dozen fucking Austin hipsters. Just good folks. Right now we are on the campus of Baylor University. It really is a pretty cool looking place. And if you look to your right, you'll see a giant fucking inflatable pig with a quarter in its back. Oh, it's a big fucking piggy bank. Right, I get it. And that was a fake bird, I do believe. I'm going to go back and check it out. Not a fake bird at all. Just a really chill bird. What in the world? Oh, it's got a tag on it. This is somebody's bird. Huh. Weird. What is it? What is this all about? This is just some shit that you don't see every day. Hey there, dude. What are you doing, my dude? Huh. Well, this is bizarre. I'm just gonna leave him alone, because I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Very strange. Yeah. I'm just not sure what to make of any of that. So I made a quick stop so I could check the Google and find out what's going on with our bird bro over there. And it turns out that he's either a homing or a racing pigeon. And so he was likely just stopped there to rest in the middle of his race or whatever activity he was doing. He had a band on his leg. It was a blue plastic band. And I read that if it's a plastic band, that it is likely a domesticated bird, which we could tell he was because he was so calm and just let me approach him and didn't freak out at all. He seemed to be very tame. So that all checks out. Apparently, if the bird has been tagged by Parks and Wildlife, it'll be a metal band, which would indicate that it's probably a wild bird that they're just trying to keep track of. So Bird Bro's okay. We're not going to worry too much about him. We'll let him get on about his business. He's got a job to do, so we're just going to let him do it. Anyway, you learn something new every day. I'm kind of interested in this whole racing pigeon thing. I think I'm going to see if I can find out more about it. So 2 months ago, when I shot the first episode of Ren's Rides, I was a little bit more skittish coming down these twisty-turny roads in this very same park. And I got to tell you, ever since then, I've gotten a lot more confident. You know, I've kind of found my groove a little bit. Oh my god, that reminds me of this video from back in the day. It was a viral video. It wasn't on YouTube because YouTube didn't exist yet, but it was this guy, and he said, you gotta get into the groove, and then he starts making all these weird ass faces to this weird trumpet music, and it was actually really fucking funny. You know what, I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna put the video on right now.
Get the groove of things like this.
So what the fuck did you think about that? That shit was crazy, huh? That's like the first viral video I think I ever saw. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to find that video. I literally searched for hours. It appears that nobody ever talked about this video on the internet at all, or if they did, it's long since been scrubbed from the internet. I even went on Reddit and posted in tip of my tongue to try and see if somebody could help me find it, and I didn't get a single reply. I got some votes, but nobody had the answer. I should probably go back and share what I found out with Reddit. I was beginning to wonder if I'd actually dreamed the whole thing. So I may have actually dug up a rare jewel here. So I don't even remember what combination of keywords it was that got me there, but I typed something in and saw a thumbnail, and it was Charles Manson, and it said something like facial expression competition or something like that, and I clicked it and it showed the famous video of Charles Manson where he makes a bunch of fucking faces, and then afterwards it showed the video of this guy, and I was like, holy shit, fuck, there it is. But it was like this really tiny video, but right up at the top of the related videos section, there was our boy. I felt like I'd won the fucking lottery. I was so happy, and that dude's just as awesome as I remembered him being. And now I get to share this apparently forgotten little piece of internet history with all of you. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I guess back in the day there really wasn't such a thing as a meme, so that video didn't get nearly as much attention as it would now. You know how the internet likes to beat that fucking dead horse as much as possible. But hey, you never know. Show your friends. Maybe we can bring it back. That guy was fantastic. Almost just got hit with a frisbee disc. I don't even know where it came from. Wonder if somebody was actually trying to hit me with that thing. They came pretty close. If they did, that's fairly impressive. I kind of doubt it though. Come on, Ranger Smith, pick up the pace. So the remake of the film adaptation of Stephen King's novel, It, is coming out this week, and I'm pretty excited to see it. To see it, right? Haha. I'm definitely going to go see it in the theater. It seems like it's going to be pretty fucking scary. Judging by the clips that they've put out, man, that shit looks like it's going to be fucking scary as hell. I know it kind of looks like I only go to the movie theater to see Stephen King films, but I assure you that's not the case. It's just how it's worked out lately, I suppose. I want to give a little bit of love to Blockhead. He's had some illness in his family and has taken a hiatus from moto vlogging. I don't know if he watches this channel. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but just in case you do, Blockhead, hey, listen, man, keep your chin up. I hope things get better for you. Don't stay off the bike too long. Sometimes you just got to have that throttle therapy, and make sure to take care of you during all this turmoil. I know making these videos can really take a lot of time that you could be using for other things, but don't stay gone too long, man. We need you out here. And thanks for what you do, man. You've been a huge inspiration for me and this channel, and you know, I wish all the best for you. I'd love to get your feedback on the stuff we've talked about this week. Do you know anything about racing pigeons? Do you have any obscure pre-YouTube viral videos you'd like to share? Questions, comments, suggestions, just hit me up in the comments below. If you're in Waco, why not come down to King's Landing on Wednesday nights to hang out with me and the Oni-chan crew? If you're having trouble remembering what night to come down, just remember what the frog said. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I think this video now legally qualifies as a shit post because of that. But oh well. I stand by it. And if this is your first time to the channel, be sure and check out some of my other videos. I'll link some in the end card in a couple of seconds. Be sure to like and subscribe and tell a friend. Thanks for watching. Peace out.